welcome everyone. My name is Safri, and today I am a U.S. soldier. Give me just a second. There we go. Thank you. Okay, I am a U.S. soldier, and 4 years ago, I was an exchange student working 3 jobs and studying full-time while I was struggling to make my ends meet. This is when I came across a program that U.S. Army had opened called MAVNI, Military Accessions Vital to the National Interest. As per MAVNICenter.com, this program was designed to recruit the legal non-U.S. citizens that either spoke a critical language or had crucial skills, and in return, they were promised citizenship. So today, by the graciousness of that program, I stand in front of you as a naturalized citizen and a U.S. soldier. Do I have anyone in my audience that is familiar with the military or has served in the military or is familiar with any of that? Okay, that's a lot of you actually. So while some of you might be familiar with some of the benefits that the military has to offer, today I would like to talk about 3 major benefits of being in the U.S. Army. Even though you may not be the one serving, you might have a loved one or a friend that wants to serve or has served, and it is always good to familiarize yourself with the country that we live in and how the service members are being treated or the benefits that are being offered to them. So let's look into more depth about the educational benefits. According to the benefits.va.gov, there are 2 types of GI Bills that exist. The first is the Montgomery GI Bill, and the second is the post-9/11 GI Bill. The Montgomery GI Bill covers up to 36 months of your college education. It is valid for 10 years from the last day of your active duty service. The Montgomery GI Bill covers the tuition and pays the student directly for the tuition, the housing stipend, and supplies and money allotted for the student at the beginning of each term. However, post 9/11 GI Bill is valid up to 15 years from the last day of your active duty service, unlike Montgomery GI Bill, which is only valid for 10 years. Unlike Montgomery GI Bill, post 9/11 pays the college tuition directly to the college and then pays the student for the housing stipend and the money allotted for books and supplies. So those 2 are huge benefits that a military has to offer when it comes to educational benefits. Do I have anyone in my crowd that has any experience with the GI Bills?
I did. I earned my MBA after I finished my active duty using the post 9/11 GI Bill.
Okay, that's a great benefit. I also met a veteran while I was studying at the library of University of North Florida that is pursuing his bachelor's degree in criminal justice right now, and he's saving 12 months of his GI Bill for the law school, which can get really expensive if you really think about it. So that's one of the huge benefits. Now let's talk about one of the most well-known benefits that the Army has to offer, which is healthcare coverage and vacation benefits. As per GoArmy.com, healthcare benefit, an active duty soldier has full coverage anywhere in the world at all times. That is one of the most powerful and just one of the best benefits that the Army has to offer. It also offers the service member to have access to healthcare coverage for their spouse or their children at a very low cost. Do I have anyone in the service or service members that have any healthcare coverage? Okay, so let's talk about the vacation coverage now, the vacation benefits. As per GoArmy.com, again, you can find all these benefits under that and some more. But as per GoArmy.com, vacation benefits, you earn 30 days per year of paid vacation, which breaks down to 2.5 days per month. Most important part of that the vacation benefit is that if you have to take medical leave for surgery or any of that recovery process, it does not count against your paid vacation days, which is very beneficial because a lot of civilian jobs do not offer that. So that's another benefit that the Army has to offer. Now, this is just a small map which actually is the entire world map, where an active duty can receive the benefits. Now let's talk about the last and one of the most powerful tools that a veteran or a service member can experience. As per an article written by military.com, as of July 1st, 2017, the service member can get up to $424,100 for a VA loan. You are not mandated to use that entire amount, but that is the limit that as far as you can go up to. Now, when we compare this to conventional, it is a huge benefit that the VA loan offers 0% down payment and extremely low interest rate. If you look at your handouts, this is what that talks about. It talks about conventional loan and the VA loan and the interest rate. For a 30-year mortgage, the VA loan starts as a current today's rate is at 3.50%, whereas a conventional loan starts at 4.5%, which once again can make a huge difference. And 0% down payment, it's an absolute luxury to have. So, to reiterate, let's talk about what we learned today. We learned about our educational benefits that the Army has to offer. We learned about the healthcare and vacation packages that the Army has to offer. And we learned about the VA loan that the Army has to offer. My personal one, the house that we are standing in right now, is bought using the VA loan. I purchased this house last year in August using my VA loan, which I couldn't have done it on my own if it wasn't for that 0% down payment because I don't have the cash to come up with it right now. So that's one of the most powerful things that I will always be grateful for. But now that we know the 3 things that we have learned and people that have benefit from those benefits, I would like to just wrap up with my personal absolute advantage of being in the service. It's that I get to salute and defend our U.S. flag every single day, which is a constant reminder of the Army motto, "This we will defend," and will have a personal meaning to me every single day. Now I would like to open my floor to any questions and answers you may have. Yes, ma'am.
What did your family think about you enrolling in this?
They were nervous at first when I first joined, but they absolutely love it, and they really do think that I should make a career because they know I love it and they've seen me go from struggling to where I am right now. So they absolutely love it. Yes, ma'am.
So we've had some experience with military treatment facilities. I just wondered what your personal experience is with the military medical care.
I love it. I've never had a bad experience. I've heard of people that do have bad experience, but I think it's just life. One person hates it, one person loves it. I have no complaints when it comes to medical either.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. No, any questions, ma'am? All right. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.